Today is the very first episode of Teezy Starts. Teezy Starts. So basically, I'm Teezy. I'm here for Teezy.
Maybe.
So I'm Teezy. And basically, it's just me sharing my ideas with my therapist. Dicta. So, maybe I know what bore me. Or maybe I know only maybe I saw So on today's episode, this is my thoughts pattern. When I'm alone, these are the kind of things I think about. Now, let's start with December 7th. You know it's an election year. Now, let's take it back. When we're kids, when you start school, the first thing that happens is when it comes to politics, they tell you about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He was the person who founded Ghana.
And it was just him we knew in politics.
Yes. When we're kids, it was just him we knew in politics. Now, MPP 40 or many will become, but then you know him, and then you know the current president of the nation, because as a kid, somebody will ask you, your parents will ask you, when your uncle hears you are in school now, you ask, so who is the president? Now they used to ask, who is the minister? But it drew baby Kufuor time. After President Kufuor used to shuffle. So me like this, I stopped learning because I wasn't interested again. Because now, Victor, let's fast forward. So when you're a kid, because of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, you think there are three parties: CPP, MPP, and NDC. Now, as you grow older, you realize that when it comes to election, CPP, the Oma Yirim, because after the votes, it's like they are this thing.
CPP, Kumasi Thanos, two.
Yes, two. Kromunye Binono, Kumasi Thanos, CPP, there are two.
Okay. People, do you have Thanos? I just said it.
Anyway, let's go back to what I'm saying. Now, you realize CPP is out. So now you have two parties. Now, when you enter the university, that's when you start thinking for yourself. So you realize that either now, before that, even your parents, you support the party your parents support. You understand? Right till you are 18. Usually your first vote is your father who will force you to go and vote because he wants you to vote for the party he supports. But in uni, you begin to form your own thought process. And now your thought process tells you, you like this party or you like the policy. Some people shift, they stay with MPP.
Yeah.
Some stay with NDC or some change dependent
on they don't belong to any party.
Yes, they don't do politics. Some people, that's few. Now, after national service, like during my national service, there was a party that said that because they've gone to IMF, they can't employ. So whether you did well in wherever you found yourself in his government, he can't employ. You understand?
This was year what?
I don't want to go into that. I don't want to go. People know my age. They'll calculate my age. Now, as a 25-year-old guy, people will calculate my age. So now, after you begin to think, oh, okay, then the other party will come. No, we will do this for you. They bring ideas. So now you begin to think that, oh, this party will indeed help me. So now you start shifting towards them. Now, the pattern is that every party in power, the last 2 years, they say the most rubbish to you. It's like now they don't care. They'll feel free, they'll free their mind because they have the power. And power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Now, they come and talk anyhow, then you are angry. Vote them out.
Then you'll be looking for the next person.
The next person will vote them out. No, then you see, today you wake up, this scandal, tomorrow this scandal, another this scandal. So it's like you are ginger to kick them out. Then the other party is probably saying the right things. When they come, they will do this, they will do it. Like it's always like that. Dictator. The other party will come, and this is by my observation. They will come, and then the first year, you see, the first year, it's like you are still in that excited mode that Charlie, new party. But they will come after the first 1.5 years. That is when you see they had nothing to offer. Yes, they had absolutely nothing to offer. Now, the new thing in Ghana is when you are doing the manifesto, put in the biggest lies you can put. If you can lie,
just say anything.
Say anything. I will create clouds. I will create a new moon. Charlie, the other guy must go. So then we'll vote for it. Then they'll come and do. So it's like every 4 years, the baton is turned to another person who mafias. Then 4 years time, another person who mafias. Then those mafias are telling you they've done the best job. You are unappreciative. They'll tell you it's unserious people who don't see the work I've done. They'll start comparing themselves to other governments.
Yeah.
And then you have to be composed in all this. And inflation is rising, and you are just in the middle because December 7th.
It's not like they can't see all this going on.
They can see. A popular president said that everything that you have seen, it came to his table first. So if I'm to quote him, then they see.
They know it.
So, Dicta, you start voting, and then you realize that at a point you get to that place where now your decision becomes, at every one point somebody has been there, apart from people in politics, that this election I won't vote. Now voting means other people are going to choose for you. So now
unless you want to leave the country,
other people are going to vote for you, and then they will decide. And then you go. So it's a non-stop cycle of stress. This party should go. This one should come. Then you come. Stress. Now it's their time. Kick them out. Stress. When does it change? These are my thoughts. Like, I'm beginning to feel it won't change. Like, I'm in this. So it's like,
so all these things are in your head.
They are in my head.
You're thinking about
it on the daily data. That I know that whether this party remains, then nothing will change because nobody cares. Or as Santos Judas says later, nobody kills. Nobody cares about us. It's like it's a non-stop cycle. Now my biggest is December 7th. Do I vote? Do I not vote? Because some people promise wild things. So
like they don't
believe
care.
Them.
They don't care. Some people have goals and visions. I want to be the president of Ghana.
Yes.
So by hook or crook, the person has to be the president. It's not like he cares so much about Ghana. He wants to solve problems. No. They have goals. Okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. Finally, I want to be the president.
So it's a self-actualization on Maslow's theory of needs. It's a self-actualization need. When we get there, we want to be president. Then it's like, like we finish life. Yes. So you look at the party in power, then you look at the pomposity, you look at some of the things, some are trying their best. Let's be fair, but most of the things are not working. Then they tell you that don't look at
Which people are trying their best? Which politician is trying their best?
You see, I want to finish the episode, otherwise I'll cry. They will come, Dicta. They will act like they are working. They will act like they're nothing.
Teezy is thinking about all these things. All these thoughts are in his head.
See,
please find answers for him because this one I can't solve.
Dicta, Meda, therapist, Mabaho, Meda. I'm thinking my biggest issue is December 7th. Who am I voting? Because nobody has brought something. Now, do you know my biggest problem? This one come and say this. This one come. But we are at IMF. So these things you are saying, where are you going to get money from? The party in power will say that when he comes, he will do this. You are in power.
Vice president. Who's how do you call it? Is it tenure or?
Yes,
it's not over.
You say when he comes, he reduce it now. Then we know that it is possible. But he will say,
they are waiting for us to vote for you.
The person who has been there before too will say that now he's a change man. And now we have to try. How? It's like December 7th. I don't even know who I'm voting for because no one has convinced me. And do you know, Dicta, my biggest issue is you see, it's not the people who are the flag bearers. Our biggest problem as a nation is delegates. Those greedy people who will decide that because of their greed, they are going to take money and vote for this person because someone higher up will say, this year they're away because they will take money and vote. Then now they want me to go and vote.
A certain town or a certain tribe will say, so whether they are good whether they are
bad,
worse, whatever it
nobody
is,
kills,
these are their
as
people.
Judas said. You understand? Then at the end of the day, I have to make a decision between two people who haven't convinced me. But come December 7th, I have to. Then
and
after
it's still these two people. We don't have any other options.
After that, I have to go and relax and then stress. Then after that, 2028 will come back again.
The same things. The same things we are fighting against.
The same delegates, they will come, they will take the same money, they will take the same wrong people, they will bring us. The wrong people will come and convince us. The wrong people will bring ideas they know they can't do. There is no money. They will create all those illusions. And then after the handing over, 7 January, ting, you are done. Because thanks to God, Ghana is a peaceful nation and it should remain that way. If we give them 4 years, let them finish their 4 years. But then, when does it stop?
Teezy's thought indeed.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
It is a say, then now be to me, I am therapist. Therapist, very nursery.
You know what? Before come, you should have called me.
Before you prepare.
Yes.
And on your therapist.
Because
Papa.
This is serious.
My question is, when does it stop? December 7th. I don't know who I'm voting for. I don't know who because I want to vote.
And December
if I don't vote,
come.
somebody will decide for me.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, my vote is even insignificant. But I think of it as is in a pool. Mm-hmm. So we bring it together. What else? Little drops of water make a mighty ocean. So, Victor, these are my thoughts. My biggest thought this week has been December 7th. A lack of understanding. Because one person will bring a manifesto. You think, oh, interesting manifesto. Let's go and break it down. Before you even go and break it down to see if it will help, another person will come out and say the questions were prepared.
It's like, this thing that sometimes when you go to a party or an event, they will say, okay, who is buying this champagne? Somebody will say, I'm buying it for 1,000 cedis.
Yeah.
Somebody to say, I'm buying it for 20,000.
Yeah.
So now the manifesto is, okay, this person is saying, let me
also
go and
now
say something to overshadow what.
Yes.
So like everybody is saying anything.
To Ghana. Someone will say, I'll create a sky that the
somebody
planes
said
will
that
fly.
I'm going to open a shop for every SHS graduate.
How? Where is the money? Like, Victor, you see why I'm ranting. Like, I don't.
Now we have to run together. I'm no more the therapist.
The therapist crying. Therapist. But Victor, that's basically Teezy's thoughts. It's things I think about. And these are the things that bother me. December 7th, because
if he's not here, he's here.
Yeah.
The party is like this.
Yes.
Here or here.
Yes. It's just different names. Mm-hmm. But then, Charlie, same stress.
Same people.
When will it
same
stop?
Mindset.
When will it change? I leave it to you.
December 7th.
Speak to me in the comments because me here and moi was composure. I'm composing me.
GH Bata will come in.
GH Bata. Shout outs to you. Please say something. I need help. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first episode of Teezy's Thoughts. These are things that keep me up at night. Maybe what that, but maybe that, I mean that, because my dream that say near my befa. Let's hope for the best. So, catch you same time. On a sad note. Bye.